For this last video, let's look at some more application examples. So this first one says that the volume of a gift box is 105 centimeters cubed. The width of the box is 3 centimeters. If the length is x plus 4 and the height is x plus 2, find x. And I'm told that volume is equal to length times width times height. So my first step is I'm going to go ahead and replicate this formula. So length times width times height, I get 3 times x plus 4 times x plus 2 is equal to my volume, which I am told is 105. I want to solve for x. So to solve for x, I need to have this set equal to 0, and I need it in a way that I can factor it. So to get to that point, I'm going to first divide 3 from both sides. That way I don't have to worry about multiplying it. And 105 divided by 3, I get 35. Now I need to multiply this out. So I'm going to do my double distribution. So x times x, I get x squared. X times 2, I get 2x. 4 times x, I get 4x. And 4 times 2, I get 8. Combine my like terms inside, and I have 6x. And now at this point, I can go ahead and subtract my 35 from both sides. Now I have something that's 3 terms and set equal to 0, and it's in a way that I can now factor it. So I want to do a times c. So I have 1 times negative 27, and I get negative 27. And so I'm looking for 2 factors of negative 27 that add to a positive 6. So since it's a negative 27, when I'm multiplying, that means that one number has to be negative, the other has to be positive. And since it's adding to a positive 6, that means my smaller number is going to be negative. So I have negative 1 times 27, negative 3 times 9. And I see that those add up to 6. So when I split up that 6x, I now have negative 3x plus 9x. Now I can factor by grouping. So my GCF here is x. Here it's 9. So I have x times x minus 3, x minus 3. And so my factored form is x plus 9 times x minus 3. And now to actually solve for x, I need to set both of those equal to 0. Oops, that is a minus 3, not plus 3. So I have 2 answers, negative 9 and 3. Since I can't have a negative length, that won't be an answer, so I just have x equals 3. So you'll always take the positive for this volume question. Okay, for this next one, it says that the area of a rectangle is 3x squared minus 12x. If the width is 3x, find an expression for the length. Well, I know that the area is just length times width. So I'm going to plug in the information I know into this formula. Well, I know my area is 3x squared minus 12x. I'm looking for my length, but I know that my width is 3x. So I want to get L by itself. Well, to get L by itself, I need to move that 3x, and the way to move the 3x is to divide it from both sides. And so on this other side, I'm going to divide every term by 3x. And so I get 3 divided by 3 is just 1. X squared divided by x is x. Minus 4 is equal to my length. Okay, and then the last one, the area of of a rectangle is represented by the expression 5h squared plus 22h minus 15. Find an expression to represent the length and an expression to represent the width. So here, I know that my area is 5h squared plus 22h minus 15. I know the area is equal to length times width. So I'm looking to what two things multiply together to get this area. Well, to find that out, I just need to factor this. So I'll do a times c, 5 times negative 15, and I get negative 75. And I'm looking for two numbers that multiply to that, but then add to equal 22. So I have negative 175, negative 325, and I see that is what's going to work. So I split apart my middle term into negative 3h plus 25h. And now the rest of the way I'm going to factor by grouping. So go ahead and pause the video. I want you to finish this out. So the answer you should have gotten was h plus 5 times 5h minus 3. So the main thing from this factoring review is to remember always check for the GCF first. It's usually going to make your life easier if you get that GCF factored out first.